5 o'clock on a Thursday night, and I'm headed back up to the shop to once again help Richardo with his 1992 GMC Project. Now, is he up there? No. Will he be up there by the time I get up there? Probably not. Well, you know what? It's the thought that counts. Well, we were back at it with the GMC Project. Richard's installing the fuel lines for the throttle body. One's not really wanting to fit because it got a little tweaked on installation and extraction of the small block Chevy, but I think we'll get it back together. I'm going to focus on putting, can't really see it down there, but there's exhaust still to button up. And then we just got wiring and little bits and pieces. Radiator, fan. Gotta put the belt back on. We'll get it, dude. We'll get it today. Yep. Spent way too long getting the fire going. Kind of sounds like it's finally taken off. Is it cutting?
Yeah, some of them with that.
Cool.
Nope, broke it.
Oh, good times.
I got the bicycle.
Did you cut through it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, away.
So the Sawzall was not cutting it. You had to bust out the big guns. I guess you can call it.
This would be a pain in the ass in this one, though. On the top bolt.
You know what? Just, well, yeah, I guess so. I'd say just cut the clamp itself. Whoa. And then the hammer. Well, as you can see, I have some cutting and splicing due to the exhaust. Yep. Got it. Got it. Now with the exhaust part off the truck, I'm going to have to cut this chunk of pipe off. And then I have either an inside diameter 3-inch, by the looks of it. We'll be able to slide this outside diameter one on it. Or I think we might just be able to go over the existing pipe with this inside 3-inch diameter one. So what they mean by inside, or the ID, is the inside of the pipe is actually 3-inch. As compared to inside and outside of the pipe, that's 3-inch. The more you know, right? So let's get to cutting. Now that is hot, so I'm not going to touch it with my bare hands. Let me grab a glove here.
Yeah, because it's over here. Leave a mess.
There she is.
Yeah.
Now let's see which one fits. That one will fit. Right on, look at that. So we got a couple hose or exhaust clamps we're going to put on these. One here and one there, and I think that'll do it. That works, man. So the main reason why I cut this entire pipe off the truck is this is from the small block Chevy. Yeah, that's right. And this one is for the 454. Now we're going to end up cutting these ones off and somehow putting these ones back on. May just have to put a notch in these, stretch them. That way we can at least get it around the pipe here with this flange. I think it's doable. I'm shooting sparks at myself. Yeehaw! Come on, man. There we go. That is a hot mother. And I got it off. Sort of. There we go. Round one. Well, that wheel's toast. And yes, I know these are technically grinding wheels, not cutting wheels. We just don't have any cutting wheels at the moment. But this seems to be doing the trick. That mother is hot. Woo! Smoking. All right, round 2. I win. So here's what I'm thinking. Now that I cut that, I'm going to try to spread this out a little bit. See if I can get it around that flange there. Now I already have one back on. As you can see, after cutting it apart and spreading it a little bit, it'll fit. And then here's the other side. So what you do is figure out if you spread it enough, which I did not. Darn it. Okay, got it that time. And then you just slap her back down on the bench here. One way or the other. We'll go this way first. And I found this really heavy piece of chunk of metal. I don't know, but it works. On the other side. Darn it. And I put it on backwards. Oh, good stuff. Let's try that again. So. Go this way with it.
Hey, you guys take any wood, take it over by the trailer.
Okay.
Because what's stacked up right out front and right out here,
Yeah.
it's got to go over my truck, pinch out that cord.
All right.
So it doesn't pass.
Well, we got pretty much the exhaust buttoned up. All the wiring. Throttle body, throttle cable Richard got the radiator in with the oil or the transmission cooling lines. What are the other lines? Oil cooling lines. Yep. Just have a few more things to button up. Should be able to fire it up tonight. The GMC Project. Quite the turn of events that I was going to partake in on this not so bad of a Saturday afternoon. We're headed back up to the shop. And I'd say we're going to get it fired tonight. We're going to fire it up. And might come back up here tomorrow to do some cleaning. I don't know. But yeah, the shop is definitely due for a cleaning. Exhaust pipe in there. Got all the exhaust buttoned up. I'm hearing a lot of noises. Oh. Got pretty much everything buttoned up. Spark plug wires. Even the batteries in. Upper radiator hose. Belts on, fans on. Yep. Let's go for it, man. Nothing? We got to figure that out then. Some kind of wiring. Well, it's getting power. It's just not really doing anything to turn over. So what do you think that can be? Maybe just see if that's causing it. Mm-hmm. One less ground wire to connect.
How dim are lights? Pretty dim.
Lights are on. Nope. Well, we're going to have to go over the wiring and figure that out. I think we're right there. All right, well, we found the culprit. He had a broken wire, but also the stud inside the solenoid here is bad. So he just took the other starter off his old truck, and here we go.
Ready to fire it up.
Let's do it. Oh, come on. Okay, we still got something.
No battery.
The battery's dead?
Yep.
Let's charge the battery then.
Yep, gotta charge the battery.
Oh, man. Initial fire up. And it doesn't want to crank.
Battery.
That sucks. Well, we can continue cleaning, though. I already got a wheelbarrow full of stuff there. Yep. Pick out what you don't need or what you want to just save. Like, the alternator's probably still good. I don't know. Power steering pump. I don't know. You want to keep that? I don't know. Distributor, that looks pretty bright. I might as well keep that. What about that other throttle intake? Throttle body intake?
No.
No, it's garbage. All right, well, do a little cleanup. Put the battery on the charger. And then go from there. It's right there, dude. You just need the juice to pull, to crank over that big motor. After some much needed cleanup, a wheelbarrow full of extra parts. Let's go ahead and the battery charge. But it's gonna see if you can get a crank out of it. Oh, one crank. You got one crank. Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to let that battery charge.
Probably overnight.
More likely.
Let the put on the slow charge overnight and then come back in the morning and clean it up. And
Yeah. Well, I mean, we might just have to call it a night. Let that battery charge overnight. Come back and finish doing cleanup and eventually get this thing to start, huh? I think so. Even got shiny new washers holding in your makeshift radiator holder there.
right.
It was a fan shroud. Not anymore. It's the other chunks over there.
That was $350 though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That one don't matter. And now look, when people look at the motor, it says 5.7 liter.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Where'd you go? 5.7.
That's good stuff.
That's the biggest 5.7 right.
Yeah, I'd say. And go. Oh, dude. Almost. It almost wanted to fire, man. Yeah, tweak it a little bit. Come on. What's that? It's off a little bit.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, it does sound like it's off.
Yeah.
Oh well. January 12th, headed back up to the shop one more time, Richard.
Yeah.
Think we can get it?
Yeah.
I think so. All right, made it up to the shop. The battery's been on the charger all night. He's just gonna see what it can do. Yeah, it still sounds like it's off. Like it wants to fire, but then
Yeah, I'm gonna move it over a little more. See what happens, you know?
well, you know it's getting fuel. I'd go back. Hey, you stuck there?
A little bit.
Just go back. Yeah, just go back a little turn. There's several ways to get a motor back on top dead center. And one way is Richard's doing it here is he took out, what spark plug is that? I think that's number 1 spark plug. And he's just going to bump the motor with the starter. You hear that compression? That's one cylinder moving. Let's see what it does. There we go. Now, as you can see that mark down there, that's white. Almost. Let me go back. One more. What? Nah, I think at this point, man, you might as well just put a wrench on it and try to see what you can do. Or it's almost there, but yeah, do you see that mark down there in white? Trying to explain to people. In white. So it's actually quite the tedious task getting the motor back on top dead center. Then you have to take the distributor back out and adjust the oil pump.
Yep. Oil pump shaft.
Oil pump shaft before you can drop the distributor back in. And the process, like I said, it's kind of tedious, but once you get it,
oh shit.
Once you get it, then you should be able to fire it up and see where it's at from there. And if it doesn't work the first time, you gotta do it again. Well, it sounds a lot better. It's getting all kinds of fuel too, dude. I could see that thing. That thing is working. Throttle body. Whoa, you got a pack fire that time. Kapow! It's pretty close, dude. Sounds a lot closer than it was. Woohoo! Well, you got it to backfire. It's pretty close. We do have the bay door cracked open a little bit, just in case this thing fires off and smokes us out. That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's shooting a ton of fuel down that thing. Now it's coming out of here too. That's probably just... There you go, buddy. Woo! You're excited about that, huh? Oh, hold on. You got some kind of sparkulating going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
Ground wire.
So you got that ground, well, you still got this ground wire on the side of the motor to really bolt down. But how many times, how many resets for the top dead center? 3, 4? I think after the 4th time, he finally got it. Oh, that little guy there. Yeah. It was zapping on something.
Yeah, it's hitting the frame.
Right on, man. There you go. The GMC Project. It may have taken us, what, 2 weeks? Was it 2.5 weeks?
About 2 weeks.
But we did a complete motor swap on this old GMC. Pulled out the old 350. Turned out it was bad. Took 454 out of his broken wreck truck. Swapped it into this one. Heck yeah, man. That's rad. You got yourself another runner.
Oh, yeah.
4-wheel drive this time, too.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, you gotta... Hold on a minute. You know you had it. You need to figure out what these little wires are doing down here. There's too much sparking going on. Oh, so hold on. Wait, jeez, where'd that sparking come from? That might have been the starter that time, I don't know. Try to crank it, just tap it a little again. Well, I wonder how that's gonna burn. Go ahead and start it up, man. So, the main issue he was having, getting a lot of sparkulation going on, hold on. This is the negative wire to the battery, was hooked to the thermostat housing. Well, the thermostat housing is aluminum. Now it's hooked to the, well, that's straight to the block of the motor. Go for it. Sounds good, man. Yeah, it's kind of cold. You gotta let it warm up. Work all the bugs out of it. Yeah. Kind of sounds like it's trying to adjust the timing. Well, we could also get a light on there and really dial it in if you wanted to. Every shop build deserves some kind of honorary sticker when you're done with it. I found that at Walmart, by the way. Go for it. Yeah, we got a lot of cleanup to do. Right on, man. Sounds pretty gnarly. Oh yeah, it's on fall, but something down there fell. I don't think it's just a chunk of shielding.
Yeah, shielding.
The GMC Project. It runs, it drives. Now we can go off-road.
Right.
Oh, it is? Oh, cool. That's all good. I got a lot of cleanup to do. Work smart, not hard. Just like that, shop bay is all cleaned up again. It's got to let it dry. And now that we're finally done with that guy, I can turn my attention back to Eric's Firebird build, the Fire Chicken with the LS1. Tomorrow, I take the cylinder heads and have them checked out. Those are my eBay special cylinder heads. If you're following in my videos, I'm selling the old intake because I don't need it. And this may or may not come to someone's surprise, because I think I might actually just do it. We might actually just be tearing the entire block down. Now that I know the machine shop that I used to go to, the guy still does machining work, so that's pretty cool. Take the cylinder heads to him. He'll be able to check them out, get them decked if they need it. And yeah, I'll definitely ask the guy how much it would cost to punch that motor out. I really didn't want to go that far with it. You know, I had really good hopes. The bottom end to that motor, I know it has really good compression, and the cylinder walls don't look that bad. The cylinders don't look that bad. I looked over the crank, the bearings, all that good stuff. But you know what? You might as well, right? The fire chicken. The GMC Project. You know what? Cheers to that, man.
Thank you.
It's up and running. It's still got a ways to go. All the little sensors, yeah, crank sensor, or the temperature.
Yep, temperature sensor and oil pressure sensors need to get swapped over.
And then a lift kit and tires.
Yep. And fix the bed.
Flatbed it. Why not?
It wouldn't be hard.
Nope. Stay tuned for more of the GMC Project. Supercharger, that's what's coming next. Well, it made its maiden voyage out of the shop onto the road. And now he's thinking he needs to set the timing a lot better because it's not running good. Well, you definitely need some power steering fluid. Had to tighten the top radiator hose, which was kind of warm, you know. It already sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
We had to mess with the timing again. This time we put the timing light on it. I made sure he tightened the distributor down before you drive it. Oh, Richardo, he's pretty handy when it comes to vehicles, but there's always bugs you gotta work out. I'll give him that. There's always bugs you gotta work out. And don't peel out in the grass. Sounds a lot better already. Well, is that better?
Yeah, you got just a kickdown cable.
Oh, you don't need the kickdown cable. Just let it burn all that fuel. Constantly burning fuel. That's what we're all about. Smoking the tires.
It burns them out right there.
Right on. We'll have to test it out. Yeah, you definitely need some power steering fluid. Hey, there's some in my Jeep. That thing is whining. It's probably empty. No, there was some. Where did it go? I don't know. Maybe it's on the other side. Power steering fluid. Not a lot, but at least it's more. And once you give it a cool, you know, left and right, it'll go away. There it goes. Huh. think that's gonna do it for the GMC project, at least for now. It runs, it drives. We had to adjust the timing, adjust some wiring, tighten the top radiator hose a little more. And yeah, I gave Richard a call on his way home. He's pretty excited about it. The GMC project.